Well, just finished my lunch here, y'all. We were inside the house. I made me a delicious can of soup. I didn't really have that much time to make lunch, so yeah, it really wasn't that delicious. But anywho, we're gonna go and get started on some work here today. It is April 3rd, and well, as you can see, our neighbor Buck still hasn't gotten out here to cut this grass. I don't know what his problem is. I need to go give him a call or something because surely he knows this is ready. Maybe he just hadn't been able to get to it. I don't know. But we're going to fire up the truck and get back to work here. It's been a pretty slow morning for me. We've been doing some small busy work, a lot of paperwork stuff. Most of our big clients are pretty well taken care of so far. We do still have some spraying to take care of for certain clients that we have to get in contact for. So we will probably be getting that getting done. We'll see what else all there is to do. Oh my goodness, he is floating in that thing. Look at him. Oh, he saw me and he's gonna let me sneak by. Appreciate you.
Hi, Jake.
Oh, hey.
Hey, I might need to get some stuff from you at the co-op later.
Oh, okay. What you needing?
I think I will have to get a couple of those straw bales, probably 5 of them. I don't think I'm gonna have enough to get through to the oat harvest.
I gotcha. We can get that taken care of, not a problem.
Yay! Are you ready to get the day started?
Oh, you know, I just been eating me a lovely can of soup. I had lunch. It was good.
Yes.
It wasn't really
delicious.
good, but
It got the job done.
it got the job done.
That's all that matters. All right, well, we'll check back in with you later, bud.
Okay, before you go, just so you know, that field by my place has been ready to get cut, in case you didn't know.
What if I told you I already merged it and it's ready to bale?
My place?
Oh, no, not your place. I thought you were talking about the co-op.
Oh,
No, I'm working my way around between Nate's ground and Grant's ground. I'm finally getting back to doing all my stuff again.
Gotcha. All right, well, just give me a ring you need anything.
Yep, sounds good. We'll see you, bud.
See yas. Well, all right. I just been over here rearranging some stuff, trying to clean up a little drive that we were using when we were moving some rock. We still have a lot of rock here. I don't know what to do with it. I don't have the money to turn this into a product at the moment. Not that I know of. I could look into that. But, oh, that was fun. Yo, can I make a ramp? Sorry. No, wait, that's not my job. We need to actually do work today. I gotta clean up a little extra here, too. So let me get this out of the grass. There we go. Perfect. Look at this. I can drive over top my little gravel mountain. Hey, that's kind of fun. What if I take you down a notch? Whoa, you got heavy. You got real heavy on you. All right, I give up. This little dude just can't handle the rock, unfortunately. So, not exactly sure what we're gonna do to solve that problem, but we'll figure it out. It's become very obvious that we are hurting for some money right now. Now, on one part, I would like to utilize things for the productions, but we can't do so if we don't have the cash to invest into those. So, in order to make sure our co-op is doing all right, and in order to make sure our local community is going to continue to have an aid and service here, we are going to get to work on selling some of our grain that we have bought through the last harvest. Now, if you guys remember, we through a brokerage account bought this grain. Essentially what I've done is I partnered with a grain buyer, contracted it out, and we are now going to be fulfilling that contract. So there's a lot of fancy book work that gets done with that, but essentially what happens is we have a specific grain partner for this part of our operation, and they're the ones that we are working with through this sale process. So I got a fully loaded truck, double tarped down, ready to go to town. So let's get this full load of 80,000 liters down the road. We're going to see what this sells for, and we're going to see what kind of money we can get. Now, it is quite heavy pulling it with this truck. This truck just does not quite do a double trailer, though I love this truck quite a lot, so we'll probably just have to look for another truck. But it is what it is. Sometimes a little slow start, struggling a little bit, part of the fun, you know what I mean? If I can pull out on this highway, we'll make our turn. Just trying to hold her in first gear there. Now we'll shift it up. We should be good now. We're fully on. So we're good. We're rolling. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Sometimes, man, this thing just don't want to turn. But it is our fault, as I have said time and time again. But we're here to resolve that. So Let's pull around and do the swap. What we're doing is a haul swap, so I don't have to truck it all the way to their location. They're actually coming out and doing a pickup. I just drove down the way. You know, we'll pretend it's farther than it really is. Like, y'all understand, farm sim maps, they're not, like, enormous. But nonetheless, we're going to get this grain unloaded and sold off here. All right, first load. We're going to now get the next trailer, get that dumped out. We're up to 180 here, so that's about 100,000 in gains so far. Now, we're going to be using this money in order to pay off our loan as a co-op so that we can then continue to borrow that money and operate, you know, legitimately and provide services to our community. It gets a little hard to do that when you only had $80,000. So it was time for us to sell some product. With that, we sold it all. So that is fully empty. I'm just going to leave them open. 275 is what we now have in the bank. Let's roll on down. Sell a couple more loads until we've got this loan covered off. We've got about a $560,000 loan, by the way. So that's what we're looking to get paid off and still keep, you know, 150,000 or so in cash after. So that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. All right, y'all. We are probably going to be finishing right here on this load. We're at 659.7. We needed 560 to cover, and I don't like where we end up if we stay, so we're gonna probably, I don't need like a full load. We're gonna just go ahead and do a full load. If I'm taking the trip, might as well, but we are gonna be stopping there. It's very nice to see $600,000 in the bank account. I wish I could say it was gonna stay there, but it's not, and we're all loaded up, so let's do this thing again. I need to get a new truck. All right, y'all. This is the last one unloading. And speaking of loading, Punk's got some stinky stuff over there. Good Lord. There it is. $851,000. Take a picture of it now, because it won't last long. Oh, banker man. I'm ready to repay my debt. Are you happy? Watch my bank account go down and down and down. We have no debt. Woo! No debt. And $291,000. I think that's a win in my book. We got money to operate. We can borrow money if we need. And we're doing A-okay. Everybody's happy. I'm happy. You happy? Let's go. Back to the co-op and... well, first thing I'm going to do is look at the used equipment market. You know me. All right, we are back to the co-op. Just pulling in here. We're going to... Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna try to make it. Stay out of Buck's grass. Particular man about his grass. One might even say he's a grass connoisseur. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna park this right here for the time being. And I wasn't kidding. First thing I'm gonna do. Let's go look here. Ooh, $57,000. Ooh, $89,000. Ooh, just every single item I'm gonna get excited. Ooh, I can buy a bale. Nice. Nothing that I really seem to need, if I'm gonna be honest with you. That case is nice, but I don't have anything powerful enough. That beaver tail's nice, but I don't ever have a reason to use it. The 6R? Got too many hours on it. And I don't really need any of the other stuff. So, that's all right. Well, for the first time in my life, I'm not buying something. What's wrong? Guess we'll do some general maintenance here on some things. Because not all of it is in tip-top shape. Well, actually, a lot of it's pretty okay. One of them is very much not. Needs to go get some work done. But I want to check contracts, see what's out there. Hoeing! I'm getting a little old for that, David, but, you know, I might come out if you paying me $58,000. It's a whole story. I mean, could you imagine weeding the entirety of Field 15? Was there a weeder for sale? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Don't be a weeder. Don't be a weeder. Don't be a weeder. Don't be a weeder. Please no weeders. There are no weeders. Don't give me a weeder. No, no, no weeders. Please no weeders. No. No! Wow, we actually kind of got lucky there. I can't believe it. There was actually not a weeder in here? That's crazy, dude. How much is a weeder? Asking for a friend. How big of a tractor do I have? I got a pretty big tractor. I mean, I could do like one of them's or something probably. Oh my gosh. Giants, I hate where the new vehicles are. I hate it. I'm sorry. Here, look. P, store menu, right here. should be my vehicles, just the way it used to be. It was so much easier. It was P-click vehicles. Okay, here they are. It's in the store because I own it. Makes sense. But no. Now I have to escape. I have to hope I'm on this menu. I have to hope I'm on this tab. Don't get me wrong. This menu is nice. Just don't force it all on this menu. I get it. Consolidation of uses. It's just you chose the worst spot. The other spot was more convenient. And then I don't even get to do all functions, by the way. I just got to point this one out real quick. Well, let's just say a fella wanted to reset this, right? Oh, okay. Well, I can sell it. I can view it. But that's it. Okay, view on map. Now I can reset it. So part of the controls are up here. By the way, that was create job. I have to be on create job. Can I do this on the others too? Yes, all of them. So part of the controls are there. Part of the controls are here. And they got rid of the ones that I liked that were in here. Wait. Oh, that's even worse, boys. I hate this more. No. Now it's worse. They knew they took it away, so they added a button to try and force you back to this one that I hate. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I just really hate the list. I want to just look at them in the store like I'm used to seeing them. I want to throw this PJ trailer, but I bought it on a good deal, so I can't. All right, truck. Let me in you. Turn you on. Drive you forward. Come on. Go. Go. Thank you. Now, technically, we did not make contact. I don't know what that was about. All right, I'm going to pull my single axle PJ, essentially. The other tire only spins when you're on a specific incline. We'll park this in here for the time being, out of the way. Gonna get you fired up because I'm gonna need you. My lord, wash you off sometime. I thought I cleaned you. I cleaned you on the outside, but not on the inside. What's wrong with me? My bad. I fixed it. Open a window. Did I get it? 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 Just for the record, I wish that was actually like a proper speed to be funny. But there's a very awkward delay because I can't jump in this game anymore. No, there's a cooldown now. My knees have a cooldown. I'm not as young as I once was. And now I have to jump every... What was that? Hold on, do it again. No. You guys saw that, right? He walked in the air. I'm back over here, and my tractor is clean. Not for long, because I'm driving it. I'm surprised I can wear this white shirt all day and not get it all dirty. That's the thing of beauty, to be honest. What's the shirt made of? What'd I do? Coat this thing in some like tire shine or something so nothing sticks to it? I might not have to clean my clothes, but I'm gonna have cancer by the time I'm 30. And yes, my idea of cleaning is pulling everything back here and parking it in the way. Obviously, I'm just trying to make room so I can get back to that stupid thing. I buried it in there. Need to pull my sprayer out. I think I got everybody spraying. Let me just double check. Fertilized. Yes. We need to hit double application on 6 and 5, I think it was, but obviously it's not ready for that quite yet. But otherwise, everyone else is doing fine. Austin has a beautiful field of weeds, I gotta say. Just gorgeous. But no, otherwise I think we're looking fine. So I'm gonna pull this around the back and do the old switcheroony here. I'm starting to think I should come down here and mow the yard for the co-op too. Maybe we should get the co-op its own little mower. One task at a time, Jake. One task at a time. Okay, parked. That's gonna stay there. I am gonna get my tractor, hook it up to our little cultivator that we used for a contract one time and never again. I'm gonna take it over to our shop right there, get it fixed up. Probably needs cleaned up too. Don't think it ever even got washed. And I am considering doing that one contract. And it is more cost effective for me to just borrow, but I'm kind of tempted to get a bigger one. I don't know. We'll see what I decide to do. But before we get to that, I'm gonna get this thing fixed up. So let's go ahead. Paint condition I can't do anything about, but I can repair. So we're gonna pay the $6,750 to do the fixins. And I'm also gonna give it a quick spray down as well. Now, yes, I do know I can move this thing around. I just tend to like to put it in a spot and keep it there. Now, I will move it, of course. You've seen me move it, but I'm more inclined to and used to just going to a spot. It's just how I'm used to it. But I do like that I can move it around. That way, you know, I bring it out here and I can't reach something. I can just pull it out a little farther. Super useful. Do love that. All right. We've got this fixed and cleaned, so it can go back put away. That Demco belongs to Nate. He put it up there for sale, and, well, I don't think he's had anyone buy it for it yet. But I bet you, I don't know if Grant's seen it. I'm sure he's seen it. He ain't asked me about it yet. I feel like that's a Grant buy, but maybe I'm wrong. Never know. Okay, that is put away well enough. My tenders, for seed, they should probably go in there as well. Okay, I can actually use the JCB for that or my truck. So if that's the case, we have 388 horsepower, which means I should be able to use either one of these, really. The question is, do I want to buy them? Kinda not, but also maybe. It'll make the job go faster. What does the job pay me? Will the job pay for that piece of equipment? Because if I can gain that piece of equipment for free, 58,000, we'll actually make a little money. Well, I mean, depends how much diesel and repairs go into, you know, that acreage, but I'm tempted. I like to do things when there's a sale, but I'll do it. I'll do it now. That's 250 horsepower needed. That's 350 horsepower with 388. 50, that's going to be too much. So let's see, this one or that one or that one. As much as I want to do this one, I think I'm actually just going to go with this one. Mainly because that other one, it costs more than what we're going to make. I could lease it. I could borrow the equipment and use theirs. Leasing this would be $2,300. And I suppose to start, we will lease it just to make sure we do want to use that and we do want to keep it and own it. You know, we have to make sure we have a market for it and people will want us to actually do that as opposed to doing some sort of herbicide or something. But if there was ever a time to... Ooh, deer. Deer on deer violence. Get over here. Ah! Hey, you guys want dinner? Long story short, we get to make the money and test the equipment and find out if we want to buy it, and this is the best time to buy it if we do want to buy it, because all the farmers are going to be having theirs weeds pop up, and we can save on input costs if we just head out there early with a weeder. And then we'll charge them the same as if we sprayed it. How about that? And then you and I, we pocket the difference if we just keep this quiet. Shoot, I could even just keep this one on lease. I could just keep it on lease and do their fields when they start to get some. There's some okay, I'm so sorry. I don't know whose truck this is. I just know it's been here and in the way, and I'm tired of it. This is in the name of love. Oh, when I said that, this is not exactly what I had in mind. I had more of this in mind. There we go. Okay. Now we can get hooked up to our new weeder that we lease. Very nice. Let's go to field 15, was it? And yes, I know I haven't accepted the contract. I guess I should do so before it disappears. So we are going to accept. They need it to be weeded using a hoe. Is this a hoe? Wait, is a weeder a hoe? That's a weeder. I don't see a category for hoe. Is this the same thing as a hoe? That looks like the hoe that they wanted me to use, but I like big hoes, so I went with this one. Let's take this hoe we just paid $3,700 or $2,300 for and go get rid of all the weeds in this field with it, huh? All right, here we are. I think this is the field. I don't even see any weeds, but we're paid to do it, and I'm gonna do it, baby! I'm here to do my job, sir. There might not be any out here, but you can guarantee that I'm going to get a paycheck. I haven't accepted the contract still. I guess I could and should, huh? Maybe it'll spawn the weeds. Accept. It didn't give me no weeds, boss. No field detected. Your mom wasn't detected. I'm really going to need that GPS if I'm doing this job, boys. Boys? How am I supposed to complete the contract when there ain't no weeds? I have questions. 0%. I wonder why. You wouldn't happen to have any idea why, would you? 1%? Oh, wow, this is going to be really painful if I don't have GPS. Please give me GPS. Please give me GPS. Please give me GPS. You know the drill. You know the drill. I'm going to ask for it again. Please, I'm begging you. Ah! Another one rides bus. Look out, I'm losing my sanity because I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. I'm just gonna have to pay attention to the small tire tracks and try and line them up, I guess. The struggle is real. I was gonna hire a worker to do this and go mow, but now I have to. You can't see it, but I'm saluting because I'm committed to the bit. Here we go. I'm gonna hoe all this weed, baby. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. All these weeds, they ain't gonna be here no more. Just give me a couple hours.
Hey, Jake.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing over there?
I'm hoeing.
Oh, okay. I was so confused. I'm like, I see you going by, and I'm like, what job could he be doing?
Well, this guy was really worried about weeds in his field. So he said, I need you to go out there and hoe them while they're early. And I said, okay, if you want me to. I don't know if you've looked in this field, but there are no weeds.
That's why I was confused. I'm like, I think I know what he's doing, but there's nothing in there. So why is he doing it?
Hey, man.
What's he paying
I
you to
asked
do
the
that?
guy $58,000.
Holy cow, I'd take that deal.
So I was like, hey, dude, there's no weeds out here, but I'm heading down and back. You want me to just keep doing that? And he said yes. So that's what I'm doing.
Is it David?
Yeah, it's David.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Money bags. Got it.
Also not the brightest light bulb in the box.
Oh, inheritance?
I think so.
Makes sense. All right, y'all, we are 65% on our way through hoeing this field. We've almost got all the weeds that are invisible out of here. Ooh, 66%. Woo! But I have to go pick up an order before their delivery section closes. I want to pick up a lawnmower for the actual co-op. That way we don't have to haul ours back and forth. They're cheap enough that we should just get one. So I want to get that done before they close for the day. We can continue working on this, no problem. It's just a matter of driving down and back. So I'm going to pull up to the highway here and sneak right over to my bins. And we'll find a way to sneak over and pick up that lawnmower. And then we'll sneak back out to this field and continue on our work. By the way, as I've been driving around out here, I'm very concerned. I really want to talk to this guy about putting some grasslands in because he needs a strip there, and probably one that runs all the way down this part. Yeah, honestly, it needs to run this whole right down to here where I'm at, if we're being honest. I mean, he could probably get away with not running it here, but it's debatable. It's just a matter of time. Anyways, that's a later issue. Right now, not my problem. So as Buck gets out in that field and starts hitting the baling, I'm going to hit this highway and go pick up our little lawnmower. Oh, I caught Buck pooping a bale out. How embarrassing for him.
What's cooking good looking?
Hey, I just wanted to ask real quick, how many straw bales did you need? Was it 6?
5.
5. Okay.
Did you already get 6, or did you?
No, nope. Just wanted to double check before I place that in. Straw
Nope,
and
6.
squares or round?
Yeah, we'll do straw squares.
I'll get that placed in here. I have to do me a little run into town, but if you want, you can pick them up right from distribution, or I can take them out to you if I get back and you haven't gotten around to it. I'll run them up to you. Either way.
Where would they be in this shed right here behind you?
Yeah, I can have one of my part-timers actually move them over into the shed if you want.
They can be wherever. It doesn't matter if I pick them up or you drop them off. All I just need them is just to go into my back storage shed, however that works.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll talk to my boys who handle logistics, and I might be able to get them to just drop it at a closer location for you to pick up with your forks or whatever if you want. I mean, that's up to you.
I can figure it out when I get there. Like I said, I'm more worried about getting the silage bales baled up right now, and I'll have to take off and go get some stuff in town anyways.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, I'll get that stuff ordered for you.
All right, sounds good. Just let me know what the price tag is on it, and we can get that sent over to you.
Yes, sir. Give me a ring you need anything.
Will do.
I recently decided to build the best mod site available, and the beta is out now, ready for everyone to test. Go to formalmods.com. That's formalmods.com. Users can enjoy the easiest, safest, and most premium mod site on the market. Only approved modders can post on this site, guaranteeing any mod that you get from Formal Mods will work and be of high standards. So if you're a modder and you're looking to post on Formal Mods, or you're looking for mods yourself, click the link in the description down below. Y'all, we are 99% done. Almost finished this contract for Dave. I am excited to finally have it complete. And by the way, I actually changed my mind on buying a lawnmower for the co-op. I instead think we'll just haul ours down and use it. Now, I'm not opposed to eventually buying a lawnmower. I just don't really want to do so at the moment. But we got all the weeding done. I highly doubt that any of our neighbors really have us handle any more weeding for them. I bet it's going to be mostly spraying. But I'll hold on to this for the day here. We'll see. Oh, I'm going to just go through the ditch. Well, you know, sometimes you just got to wing it. And that's what we're going to do. Looks like Buck has been moving bales, or is getting around to it at least. Oh my. All right, I had to run down here to Nate's. We're checking on his field here. He's been moving along. He needed some fuel, so we took that down to him. Made sure that he was all topped off, and he's good, so I'm going to get my truck hooked up to the PJ so we can go pick up our lawnmower and bring it down to the co-op here real quick. All right, we switched over to the PJ. We're going to sneak up to the house here real quick. Come back down and get the front of our yard all mowed up. The backside's not too bad, but the front is the part that we need to look nice, and it needs a whole lot of work. But we're going to see if David will give us our paycheck here. Let me call him. Collect. Thank you very much, Mr. David. So we're up to $331,000 right now as co-op. That feels so much better than just being at 80,000. And it won't be long before we're back down there, I'm sure. Ooh, looks like Buck come out here and he's got all this mowed up. Maybe he's out here letting it dry a little, I don't know. Very nice. We got a mowed yard and mowed hayfield right next to us. If there was ever any time to go out and do some work and maybe build a garage, it is now. We might just do so. We might give ourselves a garage right there. That right-hand side. You know what I'm saying? Either there or... Yeah, I'm thinking probably there. Yeah, well, that can wait until I talk to a contractor and get some ideas. I'm going to get my mower out from underneath the little awning here. My makeshift garage for the moment. Just pull this bad boy around and head on down to town. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of parked it exactly where I can't run any of the straps. So it's not strapped down, but it's a lawnmower. Surely it's fine. Oh, my lawnmower scooched forward. Did y'all see that? I could probably strap it down now. I don't think I set the parking brake on that. Oopsies. Well, if we go fast enough, it'll start rolling backwards, right? Totally. All right, we have made it. I'm just going to pull in off this little road, and honestly, we might as well just get started here. Boy, fire up my little Craftsman. Got to pick the bed up because we got to yeet it off the back of my trailer. There we go. All right, boys, girls, and any fella between, it's time for us to mow this grass. What do you say? Well, I don't know how long this is going to take, but it's going to be pretty. You know what we should do? We should designate a spot to be natural, just wild natural grass, CPR, let the flowers bloom up. We should end up putting some bees there and stuff, you know? Hey, what you need?
Well, how you doing? Good to see you, bud.
Oh, doing all right. Yeah. I've just been working out in that field out there, and, well, now I'm on the lawnmower, trying to clean up the grass a little bit.
Oh, okay. You want to do lawnmowing at my house, too?
Not particularly. What do you got? You got a Craftsman?
Yeah.
Really? This one? Right here?
I don't know. Is that my Craftsman? More like
it. I mean, this is my Craftsman, but we might have the same one.
Yeah, we might have the same one. No, I actually got need something from you today. I need to go ahead and pay my bill that I owe you so far.
Okay. Run by me what we've done.
So I got two options right here. I can say nothing but the truth, or I can lie. Man, the decision. Give me a second. Let me think about this for a second.
Hold on. Let me think about the way I should play this out. That's what he's thinking.
Let me think about this. Yeah, I'll tell the truth. So we had all my fields pretty much just fertilized.
By the way, we haven't gotten the second application on because it hadn't grown far enough, just so you know.
That's
You
fine.
wanted 2 applications on a couple of them, and we haven't gotten there.
We can at least pay for what we got.
Okay. Let me see here. I do know it actually did not use all that much product. We're pretty efficient with it.
Oh, by the way, I have a question for you while I'm standing here. Is there a possibility that I can get you to contact the chicken houses that's like 3 counties over and see if they can deliver, get me some loads of chicken manure?
Yeah, we can see if they can do chicken manure. By the way, 45 was the total on everything.
45,000? All right.
Yep.
Let me cut you a check right now. This is gonna be the last check I'm gonna cut anybody for a hot minute.
Daggum. Trying to save some money, are we?
No, I'm back to $15,000.
Oh, you got everything planted, right? Yeah. So you're fine. You're good.
Yeah,
you just need to use that.
Fine.
That 15 is just for your, your livings, your food, your laundry.
Well, I'm not perfect yet. I still got to pay for you to do one more. I still got to pay for the herbicide being sprayed, and I need to pay for the other application of fertilizer.
Okay, well, let me run this by you. Come with me. I only bring this up because you say herbicide, and we can actually decrease your usage potentially if you would rather us hit it with the weeder at an early stage. Like when the weeds start to pop up, we can try ripping them out. That might run less than a herbicide cost. Is it going to take a little bit longer? It's going to take longer, but it's going to be less material input. So
It.
you just think on that one. I don't care either
one's
way.
cheaper?
Frankly, which one's cheaper?
Mm-hmm.
More likely than not, it's going to be this one. If I'm going to be honest with you, and that's
What
primarily.
happens? Okay, what happens if the co-op doesn't? So if I agree to this, and the co-op goes to hit them, and the weeds have already grown a little too big for it, so we miss the window for this to work. Do I guarantee my prices for you independent use herbicide if I confirm this?
Well, if we confirm this, we'll get out there before the weeds pop up. Now, if that doesn't happen, then we'll work with you on a deal. Though the inputs on herbicide are gonna be greater than the inputs through this, simply because of the spray. Now, it might not be all too bad because that spray goes a pretty long ways. It's really up to you which one you want to go with. All right. This one will be longer, and so those hours do add it up, but you're not using the materials as much. So it's on you. So what you want?
I say 100% send it on this.
Okay, we can do that.
And
you mind telling me which field you planted first? Like what order?
The order of operation went all the oats, 7, 5, 6.
Okay, so oats 7, 5, 6 was your order then.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. That'll work.
And how fast can you get that load of chicken manure?
Yeah, when we say load, how much you thinking? You thinking like my trailer over here? You thinking, I don't know how much you're trying to bring in.
So for right now, I gotta cover that grass pasture I got.
Okay, so you're gonna need.
I'm not trying to. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not trying to put down too much.
I mean, I know chicken manure is cheaper, but Buck's got some local source. I don't know if he's got any extra.
He doesn't. I've already talked to him. Him and Grant's already split all that.
Got you.
So pretty much, the only thing I'm getting from Buck is I'm getting his spreader to use, but he said that they've already got all their manure booked.
All right, that's fine. We can get you. You say trailer? Do you need another trailer or just one trailer? You thinking?
How many liters does it hold?
Well, I think she holds about 60,000 liters.
Well, worst comes to worst. The manure that's left in it, I can just use on the pastures at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I say just give me one full trailer. It should cover my entire field, and then whatever's left, just go park it on Buck's doorstep.
Nice. I like it. Sounds like a plan.
All right, I'm gonna let you get back to work. Sorry I bothered you. I gotta go. I guess steal one of my pieces of equipment back from Buck.
Okay, you have fun with that.
By the way, Jake, you like what I found in the backwoods?
Oh yeah. She run?
She runs.
Yeah, all right. What are you going to do with her?
Well, I'm going to make her we're going to clear some bush with her. I mean, I'm going to deepen the trenches a little bit that I got because those irrigation ditches, I like to see if I can get them back into use in some areas. But,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, but we got one issue.
What's that?
I drove her 2 miles and the transmission blew.
Well, that's an issue. You're not wrong there.
Yeah, she fires up. I mean, she does good. Just can't move her. What's the point of having a tractor if you can't move her?
Well, I mean, you can, just not efficiently. You luckily you got a front bucket and you got a backhoe, so you can scuttle your way along, but it's gonna be painful.
I don't think I can do that. I think I need it fixed. I'm gonna try to convince Buck to fix it.
Oh, he likes to tinker. I bet he would.
I mean, it's a 1995, so it's old enough. There's no computer in it yet.
I bet you he would.
All right, you have fun. I'm gonna head on
sir.
out. I just gotta do one thing real fast. Yep.
Me too. Want to play that game? You ain't going nowhere. Don't make me. And those don't even strap.
I know. That's the worst part about it.
Or they do strap, but like not legitimately. Oh my gosh, you can strap things and then toss them in the air and they re-land strapped. Oh my gosh. Farm Sim, I love you.
All right, Jake, see you later. Thanks for the mower.
Yeah, anytime.
You can have
what a ruckus. Oh my goodness. I can't pick up my own mower? What kind of sorcery is this? All right, y'all. We are still rolling around out here. Luckily, we've got most of the back done. I need to get along the side of the meridians there and all that. But it's this front portion, all this front-facing stuff that needed to get mowed up, so that's what we're touching up here. And part of me is actually looking at this thinking, the local community doesn't have a good fuel stop, like a good way to actually fuel up. And I don't know exactly how well of a place I could build here, but I might be able to add a little couple pumps or a pump or some way for people to be able to drive in and almost have a drive-through easy fuel stop. It's not a bad idea. It would be a decent little use of this portion of land. Of course, there are other things we could do. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it a little bit. All right, we're over here getting along the inlet road. Buck's out there, I think he's maybe wrapping bales. Not exactly sure what he's up to, but he's working. As far as it looks like he's doing his job. We're making pretty good progress ourselves here, though. I've been driving along looking at this thinking we should also maybe think about some lights to make it easier for nighttime. I don't know. Just trying to think through all the little things that we could do to make our co-op even better. We got a lot of rocks. We could put rocks just about anywhere. I should ask Buck if he needs any rock. Buck, do you need rock? Honk once for yes, twice for no. Oh, is he coming to talk to me?
Question for you. Do you happen to have a counterweight?
Oh, I did, but I think I sold it. How much weight do you need?
Enough that I could possibly pick up 2 grass bales at once and just haul them over, because I got 30 of them to haul, and, well, hauling one at a time might take a little bit.
Trying to think here. I don't think I have any 3-point attach anything to weigh you down. I think everything I have is hitch. Ooh. Yeah. No, everything I have is hitch around here.
Dang it. No, that's all right.
No.
I just wanted to pop on over and see if you had anything. So
Oh,
good.
sorry. If I had something, I'd obviously let you use it. But they got some weights for sale. A couple of weights for sale down there at the shop. You might talk to them boys.
See here. Oh, there is. There's a nice 900 for deer.
Yeah. You could also do a snow blower if you needed to. But all kinds of options. So.
All right. Well, thanks, Jake.
All right. Oh, by the way, if you need any rock for your Missouri crossings or your driveway or I don't care what, come get rock. If you need rock. If you need rock.
Seems like a little rock.
Yeah. So I spent $100,000 and built a building that constantly just gives me rock. Yeah, that's the appropriate response. Now, what if I told you there was another building that I could buy that turns rock into products? That would be cool. Until you hear that building is $370,000.
We could have had that money if you didn't see the giant tin can structure behind you.
Well, I could go to the bank and get the money now.
Oh, did Nate finally pay you?
Yeah. I mean, he's not looking too good. He's a little low on cash, but I'm okay.
Oh, okay, that's good. I'm only $30,000 in debt, but I still got to get a $26,000 check from Grant. I bought a manure spreader, and he wanted to go 50-50. And then if Nate wants to borrow it, then I just got to rent it out to him.
Yeah. I like that.
I can make a lot of money.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, if you need anything else, you just...
Fun.
Yes, sir. You just give me a holler anytime.
Sounds good. Enjoy mowing your lawn, Jake. Have fun.
Oh, I will.
Pickle on a lawnmower, Jake mow grass?
Yes, sir. Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, a bunch of weeds in this damn yard. Hey, get me some weeders. Hey, you want to run a weeder through my field?
Oh, I has one.
Actually, if you run a weeder through a grass field, does it tear the damn grass up?
Yeah. Well, normal
does?
grass, the painted grass, yes. I do not know about planted grass. Painted grass, yes.
It will completely destroy it.
It takes it down to like the bare texture, but it, it'll still grow
Go to
there.
like
but...
one tiny corner and just kind of see if it destroys it or not. Because if it doesn't, then what I might do is I might have you come out here and help a guy out. Because I got some weeds that are in there and I don't have a weeder. Because apparently okay, so get this. I know Nate was telling me that it worked this way. I'd have to completely replant all of my grass and then go in with a regular roller to fix the rolling issue. But I went with the roller, the regular that grassland roller. I'm like, all right, somebody said go in there once you mow. After you mow, run a roller over it. It'll fix the problem.
Right.
So I went in with the grass roller. No, it didn't roll it. It went down. It took it down to like bottom level. I'm like, oh, it's doing something. It means it's fixing it. Didn't take out the weeds that I ran over as a patch. But I go in there, double fertilized it. So now it's like if I run out of manure, I just run the roller back over and it fertilizes.
Well, that's what that roller does.
Yeah. So I mean that's good for me. That's $17,000 of free fertilizer.
Yeah, that's exactly what that roller does. It provides fertilization state, two fertilization state, but it resets the plant growth cycle to be there or whatever. Yeah.
Which I see as a good thing, but also a bad thing, because right now it's sitting at a stage I can't mow it anyways, so I could technically save money on that and then just have it regrow. But does that kill me in terms of when I can harvest it, quote unquote? Like when I only get 3 cuttings instead of 2, instead of 4.
If timed correctly, I don't believe you would see any problem. If you do it after like a mow, you already have short grass anyways. It'd be acting as a fertilization stage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think you'd be okay, just as long as you get right to it. You'd let that thing grow up to a stage, well, now it's probably not so worth it. You're setting yourself behind.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of what I almost want to do is... Huh?
Do you want to come look at what this will do by the propane tank? I set it down.
Hang on.
So
what do we have, Chief?
I set it on this piece right here. You can see from about where I'm standing right here to here. That's where I, set it. As we can see, it did go ahead and reset the grass that's here to its lowest state, which is what it's supposed to do. What we'll want to check is the weed status here. Now, as we can see, these weeds did not get affected, which means these ones are too large and too rooted in. So ones that are a stage smaller than this, I guess, will.
I'm going to need to have you come in here and spray for those, as well as the rest of the farm. Because I know it's starting to get heavy on the creek bed, like the one right off the highway. There's a couple bad spots in there. I don't want this to infest the rest of the field. So once I get done mowing all of it and getting the bales out, I'll have you come in there with a round of weed killer.
Yeah, honestly, based off of what I see, I think you'd be better off going that route than trying this harrow. I don't think you're gonna hoe these out the way you'd want them to. So.
Well, the only other thing is if I really wanted to quote unquote reset and get the fertilizer, because I can see that it fertilized it right now with what you just did there, you're going to be able to get my fields done, or at least like this ground done, a lot faster than I would with that grassland roller. So if I were to pay you to do this field and then my other 2 big ones, or even the 3 big ones, I can take care of the small stuff.
Okay.
So if we wanted to work out a deal with that.
Let me just double check here. Yeah, I was just making sure. It did indeed fertilize. I was just triple checking on that.
Nope, I can see you standing. It's definitely got itself a good little base. But I would be willing to pay you for that because it's going to save me time. I know I have the equipment to do it, but I'm also going to be doing baling, wrapping, all of that. I'm going to have a lot more tasks. And if you want to rip this out and get some more business, I definitely can do that because I don't have anything else to do with you. Like, unless I'm buying fuel or storing bales.
How many fields do you want me to run the harrow through? And then how many, do you want all of them herbicided?
I'm going to need all of them herbicided. But for land, we'll do the co-op ground and then probably the 2 big fields up north. I can take care of
16 and then that back north one?
Yeah, because I can take care of the rest of this. That Florida field shape, I know you could get this stuff through there, but it's kind of got a bit more tighter turns versus that top north one. Like the stuff that rounds the trees, that's fine, but it's a lot bigger open curves. The one, that Florida one, man, you start getting by the fence lines and it gets to become a hassle.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, well, we can definitely do that.
So if you want to write up a quote for me, go ahead. But yeah, herbicide and this hoeing for any weeds or just resetting and fertilizing. I can take care of the rest. Those ones, you go. Herbicide, all of them. Weeding those fields.
I'll tell you what, we actually already got Nate to sign up for this thing as well. He wanted me to do some herbicide in his fields, and I was like, well, what kind are you going for? Because he just planted them. and he wants, like the pre-emerge, just get it early, and or not pre-emerge, but you know what I mean, the get it early stage of getting them out. And I was like, well, why don't I just use this? It'll be cheaper for you. So it's good to see that you want it used too, because I feel like I didn't lease it for nothing.
No, it makes sense. But I mean, once I get these off of here, if you wanted to run through with this, depending on what you got for your schedule, go right ahead. I'm just trying to get all the bales out so they can be starting to ferment.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll get started on whatever field you got bales out of, and we'll just go from there. So when you've got bales out of a field, you just let me know.
Okay. I know I did some poo slinging on the south side, so the only one that you could do this with is the shape of Florida field. But
I see. Well, I just
wise,
like I could start here,
you could
but I'd
definitely
be
go
in
do
your
the
way.
rest of it.
Right.
Well, the north side of the field it's open, but I mean, if you wanted to go mix up a batch and go and spray the fields, you could. Because I know all of the fields besides the square in between the house field and the south fields, I haven't cut that yet, and anything north, I also have not cut yet. Your field I cut, but I have not baled it yet.
Got you. Okay, we'll get all that lined up here and get that stuff done for you.
A couple days from now, it'll be in a couple days, especially since half of your field by your house, I still have to separate off because I'm going to do half silage, half hay.
Yeah.
But anything that's right next to the highway, you could probably start prepping to do work for, unless you have something else to do. How about that?
Okay. Sounds good, bud.
Thank you, sir. Oh, that counterweight's doing miracle work. I could carry both of them. It still is a little top heavy in the front, but
did you get the one on sale?
Yeah, I got the deer one, a little heavier.
Nice. Very nice.
Am I ever going to get my straw bales from... Oh, sorry, the straw bales are already here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not...
They're in that shed.
I'll pick them up here in a bit. I forgot. I got my trailer. Ignore me.
No problem. You're good. If you need, we can put them on the Freightliner. That's how we got them here in the first place.
No, I'll be able to take care of them this time. I got everything I need for it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Literally, I even have my loader tractor here.
You do. You got literally everything you need. You want me to move them trailers out the way? I should probably do that for you.
For what? Oh,
the bales.
For the bale shed?
Yeah.
That's fine. I can get around them.
Okay.
I'll just back my trailer up. It'll be fine. Thank you, sir.
Alrighty. Alright, y'all. So, we've got a new task assigned to us. Another one, I should say. Nate came in as well, as you guys remember, and assigned us to do pretty much the same thing. So, we are definitely going to be busy in our spreader, our sprayer, our hoeing machine. The whole works. We're just going to be busy. So I'm just going to finish this little bit up here and probably that piece right there and call that good for mowing for now. We have the other side of the road to do yet, but I just have too much work and we really should make sure it's all prepped, ready to go.
Do I have a Jake that it might be sitting next to his intercom?
You do? Hi.
If you really wanted to, that way it gets done before the growth process starts to kick in. You could do the weeding on this field. I'm loading the last 2 bales on the wrapper right now, but once you get to where that bale line is, you could just push it over and out of the way.
Okay. Yeah, I
don't
can
want
do
to
that.
get behind on that.
Yeah, no, understandable. You want to do that. We want to get that done before the grass grows. Otherwise, it's not the best. So, I agree.
Yep, I will start moving my way north because everything down south is done. I'll be either across the creek bed or over at your house.
All right. Well, then I will start on the south side here, and we'll make some contact a little bit and work our way up north.
Sounds good. I'm about to load up my straw bales, so we'll see you here in a bit, bud.
All right. See you around. tired, Pickle. Oh my goodness. If you guys ever thought, hey, that can't be that much to mow. It is. It's a lot to mow. So I think we are going to put this thing back on our trailer so we can sneak it back up north to the house. Go ahead, strap it down this time so it don't go flying everywhere. And I guess we probably better be getting our sprayer and everything switched over, ready to go. We need to probably get out there and start harrowing that field for him. He looks like he got all the bales off of it. Maybe I should... It won't take me long. Alright, that's what we're going to do. Before we get that switched over, which is going to be the last thing we do for the day. I might leave that for tomorrow morning. Well, yeah, you know what? We are all allowed one of those days. Alright, we'll see what I end up doing. Either we leave it or we don't. But we probably won't. Regardless, I'm going to try and drive through this field and get this all taken care of for him. This should apply a fertilization state to his field. At least that is my understanding of what should happen. Now that could or could not be the case. Let's double check, see what the state is. Yes, it very much does. Very cool. So we're going to continue going through and doing this. Sneak over along this side. There we go. He does have some pockets of weeds out here. They're not too bad, though. Just a couple. We'll get them all knocked out. These bigger ones, like coming up here on the left, we can't get them knocked out with the hoe. So we're going to probably have to spray those ones, but that's what we're getting the sprayer ready for. Now, if you guys remember, we do have this tool on lease, but doing this job and the other jobs we've been doing is going to well pay for the tool if we do decide to buy one. At first, I was not convinced that we'd have a lot of work for this, but I've managed to talk not only Buck, but Nate into utilizing it. So I'm pretty satisfied, I'm not gonna lie. We didn't even have to buy this thing, and I've already drummed up a lot of money and business off of it. It might be the type of thing that is worth picking up. I mean, it's just an implement, goes on the back of our tractor. It's not like we have many of those. There's only a few things that we do for people. We don't plant, we don't really do the harvest. We haul and we do crop care. Crop and land care. I mean, I don't know what else to describe it. We're just double checking. Very cool. I'm going to go ahead and turn all of these on just to see where we're at. Needs rolling. I'm going to turn that one off. Okay. I'll tell you what. I think Buck actually made a good choice by having us do this. He could knock this out with his roller. His roller, I want to say, is probably half the size of our tool here. Ooh, I'm doing a little bit too bad. I need it. Come on, Bubba! Why is it? I turned so far over here and he just doesn't... It gets worse and worse. You want me to crank that like I'm Soldier Boy? What's the deal? Oh, this field has AI. Wow. This magic moment. I did not realize that. Makes a fellow wonder. Oh, I could have, I would have, and I should have. Oh yeah. GPS! Would have been nice to have you in that big field. Jerk. Alright, y'all. You get the deal. I'm going to continue knocking this field out. We're going to get it all done for Buck. We'll move on to the other ones and all the other jobs that we have here today. But it's been a successful one. We've gotten a lot of grass work done along with everybody else in town. So, can't complain. We'll keep at it and see where we go from here.